You know what? I just realized the major flaw with our armor here, as great as it is, you can't see the eyebrows anymore. I kind of miss that. Oh man, and I can't fly with the helmet off, so you'll just have to imagine them. You know they're there. You just can't see them for now, I guess. But yeah, guys, we are back with the Project Ozone 2. Last time I think we upgraded our armor and we went and fought the antlion. Got a soul crystal here, so that's another piece of our puzzle we needed. And the big thing that I want to check out to begin with here, of course, is the mining dimension. So let's hand in this quest here. It gives us the mining multi-tool for killing the antlion guy last time. And now this is another mod I've never really used before, but I have seen it in videos, so I think I understand it. We got to set up a portal to the mining dimension. Let's check out our stuff here too. Is this a rotten heart? No, it's a real one. 21 blackjack and a battery. Okay, throw that stuff in there. So I think we need stone bricks to make the frames, and then I'm hoping we just have to click it with the tool. Do we have any of those by chance? Looks like we got a few. I'm guessing it's going to be the same as a normal portal. I think we'll do a full portal, though, with the corners. Is that 12 or is it 14? Oh, man, that really sucks up the durability, too. Ooh, those are some pricey corners. Hopefully that's not an... Oh, I just fell into the wrong portal. Confused. There we go. Let's go back. We'll just set up with our other portals here on the islands. Oh yeah, double click to fly, I forget. And maybe we'll just put it like right here. Paul McCartney. Oh no. You know, I say it and then I don't put the corners in. Oh man. My bad. Okay. Oh, it is one more. It's 14. Darn it. Okay. Do that. Yeah, I've seen these in videos. People usually use this mod in servers so that they have a mining world. They don't destroy all the land in the overworld. Okay, that's how you light it. And will there be a portal to get back? If there's not, let's see. What do we have in our emergency kit here? I bring end cakes with me and ender eyes so that if we do get stuck somewhere, I'm hoping we can just teleport to the end as an emergency. Oh, yeah, that did work. Okay. Off to the mining world. So the big thing we're looking for here is thorium. And if we can't find it here, I don't really know where to get it, to be honest. Yeah, this is what I've seen. So it's like a big flat world you just mine in. Looks like there is... Oh, there's random stuff in the world, though. I thought it would be, like, completely empty. Okay, let's go ahead and not get lost. So we'll create a new point. Portal. Save. And basically it's just the world for mining. Nothing fancy. But I do want to go check this out. This looks like a... almost the Twilight Force thing. I think it's those random fortresses from the Artifact mod. Yeah. Some of these have stuff in, though, too, right? Probably nothing super useful. Let's go check out one more, just in case. Alright, we can get oil here. Not that we really need it. I think this one, it's going to be here, right? Oh yeah, another one of these cases. That's good. I wanted one of these cases for this tool here. We can stash it inside when we're done. Converts to emeralds when dropped. Okay, nothing too fancy. Poof. I like that. So I guess let's do the big check here. Can we find thorium? Oh yeah, and if we need like cows and dirt and stuff, I guess this is going to be where we get it too. Uh-huh. Okay, let's grab our mining machine. And I'm going to do a random guess on the ore dictionary here. Config, new filter. I'm going to just type in ore thorium. Hopefully I spelt that right. Is that a hit? Yeah, it registered here. Okay, good. So now, let's find out if there's any here. Oh, sweet. Wow, it gives you draconium. Oh, there's probably draconium here, and I have it in the list. That's what it is. Okay, cool. Very cool. So this is what we were after. I'm going to do some mining here. Let's get our power going. Okay, I think we're going to get sidetracked a little bit here, guys. I did some mining. We got three stacks of thorium, and then we ran out of power again. That seems to be a constant problem. And I got the backup running, and I got the diesel generator running here. This keeps shutting off because this crafting jams. Oh, I guess this is out of power. Maybe that's what's wrong. There we go. Yeah, for some reason, every so often, instead of crafting seeds, it'll craft wheat and put wheat in the slot, and then it gets stuck until I clear it out manually. But in that time, like, I run out of power, which is a big problem. But even with that running, I don't know if we're gaining. Still says 0. That's scary. Some stuff is running right now, but some stuff's jammed. So we should check out solar panels today for sure. We keep putting these off, but we need them bad. Yeah. But it seems like the thorium stuff, we can turn it into dust in a pulverizer. It's probably the best method. Yeah, I think so. So that's what we'll do. Just pulverize it. We'll make a recipe for that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And we'll make one more recipe here for the thorium rods. Throw those in here. Good stuff. Okay, so that is what we're actually after, the thorium rods. And as far as I can tell, thorium has no other purpose except for these. We'll add that to our corners here. And we just need a couple more pieces. But I think we'll work on the solar panels. Yeah, we're getting really close there. So we did set up something a while ago for making solar panels, but I think it's a bit of a blunder, to be honest. Let's go check that out. We wanted to work with our ME system, and this was like before we had that. So I think we're just going to tear it down. Because I already broke some stuff that it needed that was connected to this. Yeah, I think we'll just clear this out and start over. Unfortunately. Okay, so trying to decide what to do here. Kind of got two routes we can take here. We set up a spot in our world dedicated to making solar panels like we did before, but use better machinery, not these crafters. We'll use the RF Tools crafter. Then we can like combine all these recipes into one machine and just make it fast and all that stuff. The problem with that though is it's going to be working at a set speed. We could, and it'll be more complicated to set up. The other option is just to add the recipes to our ME system and have it use our existing machines to craft it. The issue is, though, we only have like one pulverizer, one furnace. We would need to eventually upgrade this stuff because it's going to really tie down our machinery. But I think that is the way most people do it. They just like set up a general system for doing everything, not like individual systems. Even though I think making individual systems would probably be more fun. I don't think it's more efficient, though, long term. Okay, so let's check out the solar panels here. We'll start crafting some of them, maybe. So we're up to tier 2 already. These are the tier 2s. These are tier 1s. Tier 2s, if we want to make 100 of these, what's it cost? We can't even do it. Oh, that's a bad sign. Carbide and brass. Maybe I'm missing recipes? Yeah, I'm having my concerns now. Like, just to make brass, for example, there's so many steps involved. So we have to take copper, pulverize it to get the dust. And then we do the same with zinc. So that's two trips to the pulverizer already. And then we have to combine the two. More crafting. Oh, and that switches over. That makes brass. And can we make some of this? And then it has to take one more trip to the furnace to get the ingots. Oh, that's pulverizer. Oops. Furnace. That makes brass ingots. Okay, which is what we actually need. Brass. So maybe we'll just set up an individual system. I'm not sure. Well, let's just test run it and see how long it actually takes. Okay, I think everything's in there now. So now let's do the test run. Just to make 100 of these. Like, we're going to need thousands of these, but let's see how long 100 take. With a lot of this stuff already pre-made is the other thing. Oh, why is it not running through there? Something's broken. Oh, it's making sticks first. Okay. Didn't think that would take a long time. And that's how quick it's making the panels. Oh, now it kind of got stuck. It's at 90. What are you making? Coils. Yeah, it's going to take a long time, I think, just to make 100. I let it run for like, I think it was 10 or 15 minutes before it finished crafting, so that was not good. We need something faster. And surprisingly, I thought it was going to be the furnace and the pulverizing that was going to take a long time. It was just the general crafting, even though we have sped all these up with acceleration cards. And I think to make them faster, we have to add multiple recipes, not just like one for an item. We have to like add one of these in here, and then it'll be like 3 times faster at crafting, maybe. If I understand that right. So we're not going to use the ME system. We're going to make a dedicated system for creating solar panels where we enter raw resources and then solar panels get spit out the end of it, basically, is what we want. So with this, we're going to enter planks and copper and iron, glass, put all these things together. It's going to craft it very quickly. We saw how quick these things are at crafting things. So you see got all the recipes added here, mirrors, all the things needed to make the solar panels at the end here. We're going to hit remember so that those things go in the proper spots. And these are what we want as an output from this. We want mirrors and solar panels. Tier 1. We're also going to need to create this red alloy and electrotine stuff and the brass are 3 complicated things. So we're going to use this one to do that. Turns redstone blocks into the powders. And then we have to make the compound and the brass. And then we got to send that to a furnace, and then it'll enter into here. Aha. Remember that one. Anyways, let's get to it here. We got to put a little thing together. It's probably not going to be a big machine or anything, just a little thing. And I figure let's use some more of the space down in our basement here, because it's kind of not... we don't really have much down here since we ripped out the drawers we had. So I'm going to rebuild the walls. And then we'll just put like little machines along the sides here when we need them. And finish filling out the space. Alright, do this side. I think we can tear this stuff down. Is there anything in there? Eh, not really. Oh dear! Okay, there was something in that one. Magnet on. And I gotta clean this up now. Okay, 1 second. Oh, the game's lagging. The magnet makes it lag. Okay, so we got the mess cleaned up here, guys, and we're gonna start piecing together our solar panel maker here. I figure these are the machines we're gonna need just for the starting step. We'll try to get this crafter going first. So we need to feed it redstone blocks, these electrotine blocks. It'll uncraft those into the redstone and electrotine. We gotta feed it iron, pulverized copper, and zinc. Alright, and since we don't want the ME system like making these because it'll slow everything down, we want to feed it into there. So we're going to grab 2 pulverizers, 1 for each. We're not going to share pulverizers because that might slow it down. And yeah, we'll start with this too. So we're just going to put it all against the wall here and try to make it work. So we'll put that one there. And use as little wiring as possible too, if possible. So one of these will be for copper, the other one for zinc, and it's going to output the stuff into the crafter. I think that works, right? We'll go right into here, hopefully. That'll output there. Okay, and then all this stuff we will take out of here and send to 3 different furnaces to be smelted. So let's take these, and we'll probably just do it in a line like this. Hopefully this doesn't look too messy when it's all done. Not that we really care. Do we have item ducts? Maybe not. We got any in here? Oh, I got them on me. Whoops. Okay, so this will go to here. This wants to be input. Input on the right side. Input on the right side. Oh, big leg spike. Okay, and we don't want it to connect back to these, so let's switch that. Okay, so these will go into the furnaces. All on insert, and then to make sure the right thing goes in the right place, we're going to use item filters. And let's see here. So these are the things we want to output, so let's grab those. Let's make the top one for the redstone, this one for the bluestone, and then this one for the zinc, or brass, I mean. Okay, so that'll split them up. Each furnace will do one thing. That'll be good, I think. Oh, and we can test that actually. Let's make this extract them. They should start going in there already. Uh-oh. Okay, it didn't quite work. Oh, because it has to do it one at a time. Oh. Will that be a problem? I wonder. Well, I guess once this fills up of redstone, then it'll move on to this one. Probably. Cool, so I just made this look a little bit neater. Ran some power in the middle here as well, so all these machines get power now from the back there. Let me go check that out over here. Just ran a cable there. We got a couple things I want to test out just to make sure they're not an issue. And if they are, we got to figure out what to do about them. There's a glitch that's been in the game for a long time. I told Dinnerbone about it personally a long time ago, but it sounds like it's not like an easy thing to fix. If you craft something and your inventory is full, it should give you 9 redstone. In this case, since we don't have space for 9, ideally you don't want it to craft it. But it does. You only get 2. I'm worried this machine is going to do the same thing, which I kind of want to test out. So let's put some of this in here. These are the free spots. Oh, do I not have enough? Might not have enough to test it. Okay. Oh, it's smart. Look at that. It doesn't waste it. Okay, that's really cool to know. I was worried about that because I had no idea how to fix it if it was a problem. Okay, so that's good. Let's go around back here. We need to feed it items, right? And I think to do that, we will add export buses to the back of these. If export buses end up not being quick enough, we will change it to that logistics cabling, because we saw how quick that stuff is. But yeah, one of these pulverizers for copper, one for zinc. So let's add copper to this one as our filter. And this one will be for zinc. And then in the middle here, what else do we need? We need iron and the blocks, right? So we only got one spot there. We're going to have to get a capacity card so we can put more than one item in. Capacity. Okay, run back down. Throw one of those in here. That'll give us 5 spots. And throw that in there too. Okay, so those are the 3 other things we needed added. Run some smart cables here and connect it up to our ME system. It'll start feeding us the items. Probably just go along here, connect to our cable. I did check this. We got plenty of channels available on this cable here, the big one. Woohoo! Alright, so that seems to be working. We're getting copper in this one, we're getting zinc in this one, and they're going into here. And we made sure that there's always free spots available for them. So that's good too. You'll notice though these are slow, so let's go back and add some acceleration cards over here. And then we should be able to shut this off easy too, just by disabling the crafter later. Like if we don't want it to make solar panels, we can shut it off easy. Okay. So that should speed things up quite a bit. Yeah, so this is full all the time now. This one's full. These have not been upgraded, right? No. I'll do that off camera, but that'll make it even quicker once we put speed upgrades in these 3 spots. But let's get to the next step here. This is the big one. Grab our crafter. And did I get it? No. Okay. And we'll put that over here. Speed upgrades, extract. Speed upgrades and extract. Okay, so now everything from the furnaces should be going into here. And if it runs out of space, then this should eventually shut off, right? I think. Hopefully. Alright, we're going to need some power to our crafter, and then the solar panels are going to start coming. So let's just run down to here, I guess. Okay, let's check this out. What's it doing? Yeah, this is full of solar panels already. Used a ton of power, though. Look at that. This is empty. Uh-huh. So I think the power might be our bottleneck here. We got to get some faster cables or something. But added a couple more things to this. So we also need to supply it with planks, copper, iron, glass, tungsten coal. It crafts the carbide here using tungsten and coal. But yeah, we got to give it some more supplies. So we got 5 things entering from the back here. I moved the power up one. And the glass is coming from here. This creates it using power and just feeds it in here infinitely as it needs it. And I realized we're actually missing a recipe here. That's why it's not crafting anymore. We got to add one for the housing. So the good thing we had a free spot left. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what to do. But yeah, as soon as something disappears from our list here, it gets replaced or crafted. So that's what we want. So it is one of those. Carbide, carbide, carbide. Did I get the right spot? And then brass. Yeah, we got it right. Okay, so we want that interior. Apply. Now I can craft those. So that's good. Let's throw some stuff away because my inventory's full. Alright, and now once we take solar panels out, should always get replaced there. Let's see. Okay, what's the hold up here? We're out of coal? Looks like it's having a hard time feeding it coal for some reason. But yeah, that's about how fast it's crafting them now. That's pretty good, right? Or is it out of power? No, the power's still up. So this is the bottleneck right now, how fast it supplies it with coal and that. We can use the logistics cable if we want to speed it up more. It's stuck on something else now. We seem to be out of copper, maybe? Let's go check the ME system. If we run out of resources, it's going to shut off too, is the other thing. It looks like we don't have copper left. Uh-oh. Okay. That's going to be an issue. And what do we do when we run out of something, guys? We go to our farm here. We plant down some new seeds. So I just 10-10-10'd the coal. We're going to plant down 2 copper seeds. Also 10-10 the platinum. And gold. And what else did I bring here? 1 emerald seed, too. I think should do it. Alright, so those are going to go into the compactor. And then we'll have, like, gold and copper and all that stuff galore. It's going to take a little bit of time, though, to get the supply built up. Alright, so added a little bit more to our solar panel machine here. We got 1 more crafter added. And we're going to start getting into the higher tier solar panels with this one. Now, check this out. So I was doing some math. This is our starter panel, right? One of these costs 8 copper to make for this machine housing thing. Takes the copper coil. 4 makes 4. So there's 12 tiers of these solar panels. We don't have this chaos catalyst to do that, and we don't have infinity stars yet. So the highest we can get up to right now is solar panel 10. But each solar panel upgrade requires 4 from the previous one. So it's 4 to the power of 11, I believe. And that is 4 million. 4 million of these tier 1s to make the tier 12. And a tier 1 is 8 copper. So that's like 32 million copper to make one of these. So I'm going to add a few more copper plants and some other plants to our farm there, actually. But let's not worry about that just yet. Let's try to upgrade this a little bit. So these tier 3 ones, well, first we're making these machine bases, which the tier 2s and 3s and everything else require, it seems. So it's just platinum and rockwool. We have a rockwool maker machine upstairs. We're supplying those in the back here. And let's see here. We need to upgrade the mirrors too. So that's what we're doing over here. Oh no, this one over here. Mirrors combined with lapis makes these blue ones. Then the next tier up is with the blue ones with clay, makes the cell 2s. And then one more tier above that, we have to melt down glowstone and combine it with the 2s to make the 3s. And then there's one more tier above that yet. Oh, with blaze rods, which is pretty easy to do. Alright, I just added tier 4 solar panels. I've been trying to figure out how to add them to this without messing up like what goes where in the machine here. I think the trick is to shut it off. So you switch it over, then you hit forget what goes where. Because if I try to add this like in a spot here, it doesn't let me till I forget. Oh, it just added a second thing here. Oh, I think the gold chips were there, right? And it ran out. Okay. We'll put that there. Then we tell it to remember again. Then we tell it to start crafting. Stop it. No, this isn't working. Because if I tell it to forget again, these 2 spots are going to fill up because they're empty. We should be able to add the next tier here, though. So tier 5 is what? We added the 5s, and I think that's as far as we're going to get until we get more resources in here. Because we are all out of copper. Alright, well at tier 5s, how much power do they produce? It is 2,000 already. Okay, that's pretty good, because our diesel generator is like 32,000. And these are going to be a lot easier to make, I think. Cool. Well, we got started on these anyways, guys, but we got a little more to do with them once we get our resource count up. But I think we're going to have to call it here for today, so hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you again in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.